Welcome back to the Let's Ride channel. This is MTC, riding my Kaabo Mantis Pro. It's a little early in the day, so just wanted to take this out on a quick ride before I go to Seattle Saturday Night Ride. So today I will be going to the usual, the Sammamish River Trail. Slight update about my Mantis though. I finally did get the brake pads in, and so both my front and rear brakes are working like brand new, maybe even better. So that's a plus. Though it got me thinking maybe I should replace the actual rotors too while I'm at it. So I think I might actually buy a set of rotors here shortly. Now I know it's been a while since my last update. Just got caught up with some work, so haven't had the most opportunity to ride, and really when I haven't wanted to slap on the camera. But I mean, even then, that was maybe a ride or two, so. I also did position the throttle a little differently, so hopefully you can actually see the numbers that are being displayed on it while I'm riding. But I guess I will see. I didn't do any attempt at looking at that, which I should have, but oh well. Now, aside from that, I am looking at trying to find a replacement fastener, and once I do, I'll get the specific bolts necessary. But I do want to replace the rear and front swing arm bolts of this to something a little stronger, considering, you know, the issue I talked about in my first video with the rear arm just snapping. So that's the goal. I'm gonna slowly start piecing together upgrades on this. I think aside from that, really the next big change will be the handlebars themselves. I want to get the adapter so I can just put my own set of handlebars on there. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then I already have those 3-inch tires, the 10-inch by 3-inch tires that I was talking about in the previous video as well. And while I was doing the brakes, I was thinking about actually swapping those out, but I figure I'll get a bit more ride out of these tires as is before I do that, and then just use this set of tires as the backup. But I really want to take advantage of just how nimble this is on, you know, tires that are like 2.5. I think even less. I forget specifically. Gosh, it's super sunny out, but it's surprisingly cold. Like I keep I have this weird thing that I don't like things usually on my forearms, so I roll up my sleeves, but on a day like this I'm kind of regretting it. I should have... Why is it that always on the Mantis I don't use my riding jacket? I should... Usually I wear my riding jacket every time out, but recently, since I haven't... I guess since I started riding the Bronco, I felt a bit differently about safety in regards to, you know, pads and stuff on a scooter that only goes, you know, 40 to 42 as opposed to one that can go potentially 70. So maybe that's part of it. But it's supposed to get up to 75 here today, which is still so incredibly far away from the 110 heat wave that we got, I think, about a month ago. The weather here has been a bit silly. Speeding a little bit on this road right now. Thank you. It's definitely it's definitely eye-opening at how much good brake pads can do on a scooter like this, especially like on something as nimble as this, because I say that this is very nimble, but when you're pretty much riding around for a couple of months without any pad on your back brake, at least to me, it felt like I was even more nimble just because it didn't have that tiny resistance there. Now, if you're hearing any noise from the rotors though right now, I do apologize. It took me forever to get these new brake pads set properly. To where there wasn't any squeak. And part of that was my rear rotor. It did seem either it was a little dirty, and it might have had a little bend in it too, so I had to do some work on that. But right now it does sound like everything is proper. All right, and we're at the trail. Now, I probably should have gone earlier, because I'm guessing there's probably going to be a lot of people here today. But, you know, when aren't there? Oh, I'm starting to hear some grinding. I think that might have just been dirt, because it doesn't sound like it's there anymore. On your left. All right. Just wanted to make sure the woman with their stroller felt safe. I don't want people yelling at me today. It was a long work week. But I hope everyone out there is doing well. Definitely thanks for the views and the subscribes. While I'm very, very small time at this point and I've done no promotion for myself, it's very much appreciated. And so hopefully I'll start putting out content again every other day. That's the goal, if not more. I'd like more. Like today I'm probably gonna get this episode in, and then which is again episode 2 of Mastering the Mantis. Jeez, it took me this long to reference the title. That's how excited I was just to get out and ride today, to be quite honest. But then hopefully I will be going to Seattle Saturday night ride. Why can't I ever say that properly? And of course I'll be taking the Bronco out on that, so on your left. Thank you. On your left. Thank you. All right. So, I mean, as you can see, it's a beautiful day. The slough looks pretty nice. No funky smells, so that's always good. I'm trying to keep it at a moderate pace right now, just because there do seem to be quite a few people out here, and like I said, I don't want anyone mad at me today. Plus, it's beautiful out, and I figure if I ride a little slower, you might get to see more of the sights, right? On your left. Thank you. On your left. Yeah, I get some speed now. No one's in front of me. No, and we're back. On your left. Oh, no humming today. Come on now. On your left. Very chill ride today though. Ooh, still getting used to actually having good brakes again. In fact, yesterday when I was tooling around on them, I clamped down on my front brakes like I usually do, and sure enough, I almost went right over the top. It was spectacular. Spectacular. Pardon me. All right. God, it is gorgeous out though. Come on, let this be a good speed run. Yes! He's grabbing apples? On your left. Little uneven road, but I'm so used to riding this on bumpiness that I'm just gonna cruise on through. And plus, these grips are pretty snappy, I gotta say. But as I was talking about in the first video, as you can tell, I'm on mode 3 right now and holding 24 just great. But it's actually getting to that point of being able to hold the speed that you want. That's the tricky part about these types of controllers. They're not as precise as sine wave, that's for sure. At least that's what in my experience with the Bronco, that's what it felt like. But still, I love this scooter. I'm pretty sure this comes from the batch that came right after the front stem failed batch. So the stem bolt's a little heavy duty. On your left. And that's probably why I haven't had any issues in a year and a half. But, I mean, always gonna let the little kids have some room on the road here, or the trail rather. At least I try. I mean, there's some moments you just can't. But that was kind of weird. Like, I wouldn't let my kid ride that far ahead of me or behind me when they're that young. That's kind of... I don't know if I really agree with that. Because, I mean, unless you're fast on foot, or if you have a bicycle of your own, then good luck. So got up to 40 on the speedometer on flat at a resting voltage of 63.7, I believe it was. Yeah. So not bad. Probably means around the round trip or the way back on Willows, I'll probably get 39 max if I'm lucky. I don't know, I guess we'll see. It is warming up, so maybe the tires will be fully prepped by then. Gosh, I really do loving out here. I do loving out here, yes. No, I do love living out here. It's really is gorgeous. Thought I could, but I didn't want to tempt it. On your left. Thank you. On your left. On your left. Thank you. On your left. Thank you. On your left. On your left. Alright. Let's get the hell out of that clusterfuck. Gosh, I swore again. On your left. Sorry if I yelled a little loud directly into the mic. I just realized that. My bad. I should have honked at him. That's why I have the horn. On your left. On your left. I mean, that is why I have the horn, right? Like, I should be using the horn. Like, beep, beep. But I don't want to freak anyone out on the trail. On your left. Man, even at 20 today, this has been a struggle. I should just blaze on through it all. On your left. Almost done. Almost off the trail. Jesus. Let's take this last stretch a little slower, I suppose. Because from what I can see up there, it looks like there's quite a few people. Actually, I might have a window here. I'm not going to take it. Remember, I'm not trying to get people angry at me today. On your left. Thank you. All right. And we're off. No, I actually can just go straight through, but it's fine. I could have floored it. I could have floored it. But I didn't. What is this smartass doing? Wow. Just to get ahead of that envoy, huh? What are these people doing? Looks like something's going on over there. Oh, it's the Saturday market. That's what's going on over there. Sorry about the red angle, but I'm going into headwind right now, so I'm trying to get a bit more aerodynamics going on with a bit more force on my front foot. So yeah, 39, 38, not bad. Not bad on an almost dead battery. Well, it's not almost dead, but you know, it's not at full. I realize you have no idea why I just did that, but I was just bouncing one-footed while riding at, you know, good 38, 39, and like doing some kicks with my foot. That's how comfortable the Kaabo Mantis Pro feels to me. Like, this is something I could pick up and ride just any day, and it pretty much has everything you would really want in the scooter to just, you know, pick up and ride. Like, it's got quick acceleration, it's got a good top speed. I mean, it's not amazing, and you know, even after a year, I found that I've got still pretty good battery economy with this. Year and a half, jeez, almost gonna be 2 years here. Now, for those of you that don't know and just started watching, I do attempt to signal with my feet or legs as much as possible, just depending upon, you know, which direction I'm going. I've found that it is a bit safer than using hand signals when trying to ride at speed. So, even on the Bronco, you know, I'll just Danielson on the footrest, or the kick plate I should say, and signal whichever way I need to. So now, I can't recommend my method of signaling for everyone, but I found that I've got pretty good balance on at least a scooter. So that's the method that seems the safest to me, to make sure I'm actually signaling to someone. But if you got blinkers, man, like good blinkers too, because I'll tell you, I used to have some wing lights, and those go on the end of your handlebars, and I probably went through a good 2 sets of them and multiple batteries, and they don't work great. So while they may be good for night riding, daytime you can't be seeing worth shit with a wing light. So, and I had the wing light version 3s. Now, as you can see, or maybe not, but I've pretty much had this throttle, like pinned to the throttle, ever since I left the Sammamish River Trail. And I mean, I'm telling you, these controllers, or this controller, has held up over time, I would say. While I did get that water damage even with that, and so no eco mode, I can live with that. All right. All right, final stretch to finish out the ride. I was gonna turn left there, but I decided to turn left up here instead. And riding in the middle like this is a jerk face move. I would not suggest doing it. Oh wait, does this even have an outlet? Uh-oh. I thought I was taking a turn, a different turn rather, not this one, but I think I've got it. Yeah, this is fine. Cool. Hopefully it sounds okay today. I've got the mic situated directly in the middle of my chin. So seems to be the place that gets the least amount of wind from my positional testing over the videos. Can be a little finicky though, but maybe I just need a bigger filter. I'll have to look into that. All right, so this pretty much ends the ride here. Quick little 30-minute ride. Did 39 minutes. I'm at 61.9 volts. Yeah, good times. So thanks again for joining me at the Let's Ride channel. My name again is MTC. If you like what you see, please drop a like, subscribe if you want. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.